Autopilot jumping. Autopilot disabled.
Interesting.
Waypoint reached.
Some things, I guess, for other people make Heya Online vids. That's a radio thing, I guess. I have some more thing for Elite Dangerous. Customs offices are for taking stuff off planets. Relevant to us at the time being, though. Info. Oh. Interesting. Those are new, so that's interesting. But anyway, I need to find a... Here we go. Dock. Once we dock here, I can have a look into the other thing. Just need to unload some stuff. Having a look at the other...
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Heya Online stories. Just curious if I can see one that jumps out to me. Like, I'm sure they're all good, but... Ooh. And maybe there are new ones. Yeah, maybe they actually did keep going. Just starts at the oldest. I don't know. Fuck if I know. Remember, yeah, I was just looking to see if there's another interesting chronicle to read, but couldn't find that. Nothing here. The higher rep you have with a faction, the less they'll tax you for wanting to break stuff down with them. So if I want to reprocess this... oh, yeah, this is broken down separately. money's going up here, but the reprocess... Oh, I guess that must be not the difference in pricing. I didn't give a proper eye to it before. That must be a tax on it. So, seems I made a profit at that at least. Oh, and she's the one with the epic arc. Huh. Small world. Activities, agency.
Warp drive active.
Only feldspar at it? That's disappointing. That's like the most basic ore you can find. It's basic tier. So it's pretty sucky. But still, I'll take whatever. And the mining colony. Fiction welcomes you. Okay. And an asteroid mining post. Some of these places you could destroy to find stuff, to get loot. Oh, this wasn't worthwhile. Sadly, this ship isn't exactly built for speed. I can get upgrades for it to increase its speed, but... still not really built for it. I'm getting a little impatient.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Could have warped over there. Might have been better. Might have been faster. I got one in both. Nice. Billion ISK? Jesus. go in negative security space. What did I just say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Incursions. Yeah, Sanchez Nation. You go to at very dangerous places. Not going there. God, the wind's really going out there. I could feel it banging stuff. Interesting. Hard stronghold. Item relics known as bestial filaments have been turning up in New Eden. These filaments can be activated, creating a rift into a mysterious time-space dimension known as the bestial dead space. This space rifts into a dangerous and unpredictable, containing harsh weather conditions and encounters with the enigmatic Tregavian Collective. They must be completed within 20 minutes before the exit portal collapses. So, cruiser. So, destroyer co-op or frigate co-op. For a fee, these agents can be tapped to locate another player within a certain region, including wormholes. The fee charge will depend on the distance to the target. There are advanced agent types that require high faction standings to work with. There really isn't great, takes for fucking ever to get there. You know what, I'm gonna head back here, grab my shit, and head back. Do a little bit more mining than call quits, but I'm not gonna do it here. It's just feldspar. You know, this is nostalgic. I loved this game when I was a lot younger. Loved it. Sadly, it doesn't feel quite the same as it used to. But still, it's nice to be back.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
But yeah, if you do well enough at the game, you can just buy everything in-game money, buy your subscription in game money. Oh yeah, Genosis. This was a ship I loved to use. Got it as part of an event. The Jovian Combat Battlecruiser. The SOCT's Genosis class battlecruiser is typically used as an exploration, research, or training vessel, well equipped for such activities. It is even better prepared, however, to guard such tasks from interruption and sabotage. Most society generally frowns upon violent behaviour, extreme and often extremely violent methods taken to protect its own vessels and secrets they may carry. This mission of acquiring, deepening, and sharing knowledge is key to the philosophy of the SOCT, and one well served by the by the capable and fearsome Genosis. Seriously, a single unit. Again, it was an event ship, so it's not a typical thing. Okay, it's for training exercise.
Autopilot engaged.
There we go. So we'll jump back and drop off that at the warehouse.
Warping to
Then we'll do some mining
Warp
somewhere.
drive active. Approaching Stargate.
For those curious about Evil Online Combat, while it can be kind of intense, it really depends on the grade you're going into and how well prepared you are. You've seen a little bit of combat already, but depending on what you're doing and how well prepared you are for it and all that, it doesn't. Basically, that bit of combat was very much a nothing sort of thing. Other combat can be very much like that, even if it's a proper fight rather than just some random scouts or whatnot. It can be a proper fight.
Autopilot jumping.
battles are cool. But yeah, it depends. Like, some fights are piss easy. Others are rather rough. I remember going up against enemies that had tons of Nosferatu units. Basically, see that ring in the center that's somewhat depleted right now, this thing? That's capacitor. That actually lets me use my ship's abilities. Like my guns, my armor repair, and the like. Adaptive resistances, elemental resistances. My capacitor was just drained. I could do fuck all. I was relying solely on my drones to get me out. And while I was using a drone boat, I'd like to be able to use my guns, heal myself. It was a terrible fight. Water fights are piss easy. It depends how well geared you are for them and everything.
Approaching
Very
Stargate.
much on that. Like, once you're geared enough, it's just like, eh. There's a fight happening, but it's like a toddler trying to beat on your ankles. You know, it's not much. Well, ankles might be a terrible example, but yeah, it's just toddler having a tantrum. This is actually one of the tutorial missions. I just never did it. If it was a normal mission, it would have dropped out of my inventory otherwise. My log otherwise. The Intanki are one of the largest ethnicities of the Federation. Exceedingly gifted communicators. Exceedingly gifted communicators. You can tell I'm not one. They are prominent among the Federation bureaucracy. Though mostly assimilated into galactic culture, they still cling to their own identities and beliefs. Most notably, there are unusual theories regarding death and birth. These theories give them a unique outlook on life and the living, and many attribute the Itaki stoic nature to this philosophy.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive
Energy physics level 2. Yeah, they often just tell you to come meet them in person. I'll probably do some security missions down in Mo.
Approaching Stargate.
Level 3 sounds scary enough. I'll probably leave the combat mission till tomorrow. I need to get some sleep. And I'm going to speed this up a little on you. I'm going to pause here and I'll be back in a bit. Hey folks, to explain the point I was making about the combat, I was just thinking about it there. What I mean is, on some of the lower level missions, as long as you're in a reasonable ship, you don't gotta worry too much about the combat as long as you don't do anything stupid. Some missions are rougher than others, but as long as you handle them sensibly, it's fine. It's not like literally dangerous where every fight is you're, nearly dying. Where every fight's pretty rough. This is a bit more sedate, you know? So, let's just see. You to you, item hanger. You to you, item hanger. Ye. Item hanger. Stack all. 50 million right there. Then if I was to reprocess it, I would actually be making a loss. well, certainly there's this cost to worry about, then I will be making a loss of 3.7 million. That's a nuisance. But we can always keep in mind that's just turning it in from raw material, from ore into materials. If I was to then turn that all into other things and then sell it, I could easily make a profit on it. The true profit, I could be greater than what these are worth. It would depend on what I'm making it into. Oh, Guardian's Gala venue? Oh, these lights are new. Remember, this is quite the guiding post. It's tempting to go say hi. No, I feel like if I was to join in, I'll probably lose something. I'll drink some brewing. Zero tax rate? Jesus, that's nice. Thank you. So if I was to go, take stuff off that planet, it'll be free. Seemingly. I'm waiting for there to be something else that would make it a little less palatable. But yeah, that seems to be the case.
Active.
Damn it. 1 second. Hey folks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us continue. Apprentice, spy, and agent. Selected item. 7,000, 6,000. Drone. Launch. Launch. That's a bit of a waste. Yeah. Is there any rich? Palanai. I don't know how to say it. Yes. Let's see, 23 kilometers. Come on, full tilt. Headset cables keep knotting, and I can hear like rubbing off it in the headset. It's not a nice sound. We lock onto that and lock on to this. Just need to wait a moment. Suppose I could send out... salvage. Stop here for a moment. Launch. Launch. Mine. Actually, keep going. My salvaging attempts failed. But this one succeeded. So you seem almost have like a 1 in 50 chance. Okay. Just need to wait till it hits 14k. Oh, no. That was fine. Beautiful. Stop ship. C. Launch yourself. Takes a moment just to set up. So even though these salvage the loot from the ship, it just gets dumped in a cargo container. So you don't miss out on anything because you did it in the wrong order or symbolics. Ooh, a hornet. Each faction has their own different types of drones. The Galente drones do the highest damage, but they hit in thermal. There is kinetic, thermal, EM, and explosive. So Galente hit in thermal and do the highest damage. Well, I think Mimitar are the fastest. Like, they all have their own different claims to fame. Yeah. When it comes to this planetary... Oh. Not routed? No incoming or outgoing routes. There should be one. Yeah, it should be going to here. Okay, there we go. It's been a long time since I've done this, so I'm just trying to fiddle with it and trying to remember how the hell I'm to do it. I got polystextiles. Now what I can do is instead is make these into industrial explosives or hazmat detection systems. But I could just sell them as they are. And given that build, given the where's the colony bases? It's all the way over here. Yeah, see, power is just pushed to the max. I couldn't justify it. If I had that upgrade, yeah, but I don't. If I stripped out one of these things, maybe I could do it, but I don't know. I fiddled with this and tried to figure it out myself. I didn't look up guides or anything, so I don't really know what I was doing here. Wait, this is a mistake. They want autotrophs for that, but they want carbon compounds for this. Scan. Okay, I want you to stop extracting. Start extracting. Do it. I don't have the best scanning skill, so products, create route. Wait. Okay, start here. Would explain why this didn't need to be rerouted. Edit available in a few seconds. Okay, 303. Okay, yeah, you go with that. route here. Create a route here. Okay, just gotta sit here and wait a moment. It's not like we're in any danger, so that we can just wait. Okay, I thought a minute had passed. This is fussy. Alright. Can't do anything else till that decides to cooperate. You can hear me, you can hear the game, you can see the game and indeed recording. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Fine. Let's try this again. It's because there's overlap. Ooh. Bounty money. Carbon compounds. That's done. Routed to there. Freight route. You. Oh, I think I didn't finish making the route. Maybe that was the issue. Hmm. Well, that would explain things. Drone assembly combat site. Maybe I'll have a look at it another time, but not right now. That's Azures and Rich. This is also new. I did see before when I logged in like a year back, thinking like, oh yeah, I'll do videos on this soon. Never did. Did see it then, but that was it. I could try and answer these questions, but I wouldn't know how much they would look to earn. Just from selling the ore, 7 million. If they got a full Machinol.
The asteroid is depleted.
But I need that stuff just like pack a class.
The asteroid
This stuff.
is depleted.
They differ depending on other things. Rock. No wrecks to be found. Alright, I was just wondering if I'd gotten attacked again. As long as no players turn up, I could just camp here all night and hope I get attacked by more mooks and just let my drones take them on. The player could turn up at any moment though and start taking pot shots at this thing and cost me what's in it. Not that there's much, but it also cost me the mobile tractor unit itself. And God, is it a handy bit of kit. Like seriously, this is beautiful. I've also been looking at the X series. People were saying it's as close as you can get to EVE Online in solo, like in single player, but I'm hearing some dodgy things about some of the entries. Like the AI is shit. You have to like babysit them constantly, and there's pointless faff menus to go through. Like the thing could have been trimmed a bit. It's a flawed experience. It will be interesting giving them a look, but I want to find a good one, to pick. And I'm not sure what one that would be. Okay, here's a little thing I remember about drones in this game. If we go to attributes, they have a volume that they take up. The small scout drones, to a man, as far as I remember, take up 5 meters cubed. These are in green because their health and stats are being boosted. Same with optimal range and all this. Similarly, their bandwidth is at 5 megabits per second. Your ships are limited by cargo space and by bandwidth. They typically will probably have a larger cargo space and bandwidth, but it's not unusual for it to be equal. Wouldn't be too strange. So typically, bandwidth seems to be equal to size. So, well, actually, oh yeah, 5 and 5 here. If I was to go to the market. Combat drones, medium scout, hammerhead. These are 10, and these cost 10. Heavy attack, berserker. These are 25. They cost 25. But there's exceptions, like you saw the minor ones, faction storyline, the harvesters, no, the excavators. They cost 25, but take up 1,100 and 1,100. There's exceptions. But, yeah, like the Gecko is another example. I think they're down as a... No, not the Gecko. No, it is the Gecko. This was given away previously as part of an event. I think it's where I got the other ship. Though that one's expensive to make. 50. 50. But, yeah, just once you remember one, you remember the other. So, it's another thing you gotta keep in mind. Even if you have enough cargo space for however many drones and you have a max limit of 5, doesn't mean you can necessarily deploy all your drones. You also have to keep in mind drone bandwidth. And bandwidth on ships is going to be smaller, typically smaller than its cargo bay. It might be equal, but it's probably going to be smaller. So it's another thing you got to keep in mind. So if you're going to field a gecko or two, you're probably not going to be fielding much else, depending on the ship. Obviously, there's larger ships out there that can deploy fighters. They can still shoot drones out, then that won't be an issue. But yeah, the Gecko was one of the results of the explosion of new technology deriving from the covert and highly illegal research labs known as ghost sites. It's a super drone whose structure bears some similarities to heavy drones, but whose function is far deadlier. The Gecko uses up twice the bandwidth of a regular drone, and in turn comes with twice the combat capabilities and much less the skill cost. It accomplishes this in part through an enigmatic new development in the theory of remote operations, which has compiled to much greater control of detached high-velocity equipment than heretofore been possible. Apparently, when this game got bought out, CCP, the people behind this, got bought out by the people behind Black Forest Online. Is that what it's called? Black Desert Online. That South Korean studio. That was the same time when all the original founders left. So that's pretty dramatic. But anyway. But yeah, I wish oh. I can't remember what I was going to say. I think I was going to go with, I hope Evil Line sticks around. I hope it does well. It goes good, The other thing is, I wish there was a good single-player alternative. Like, the people were saying that X Series, X3, X4, there's X2 as well, but then one is, like, Beyond the Frontier, or Beyond something, X Beyond the Boundary, or something. Whatever. But yeah, my mind's blanking. Basically, yeah, that game feels a little flawed. Certainly all games are, but like the AI apparently will just grind itself off side of stations instead of docking. People were saying, I've seen some claims that like they'll be stuck there for 20-30 minutes, and others where you're meant to be able to automate them will require ample babysitting. Just to make sure they actually do their job right. So, I know that just takes away from the whole thing. So, I will be interested in looking into the series, but I'm hearing iffy things, So, it's got me a bit nervous. Founded by old man Durux after his return from his fantastic journey to the Ophiris system, Creo Drion has been the leading corporation drone manufacturer and development for many years. Can't buy any shares in places. These are what I've unlocked. Oh, actually no. It's not even what I have unlocked. I haven't unlocked those. Interesting. They literally just don't have any tier 5. Federal I'm gonna look this up. These are a new faction. FEDERALSTRATE Strategic Tier Leave. Okay, they're resource wars people. So go here, go here. Is it faction warfare? No. Now to find out resource wars. Someone's saying that they're gone. Jeez, apparently the loyalty point store for it is terrible. Someone's claiming here that you will lose money actually trying to buy on it. So another thing saying that the bundles you buy there are only worth it for the skins, and even then, if the skin's on is destroyed, you lose the skin. So you have to do it all over again. So it's not great. Well, guess I don't need to worry about that, so. Seems we're just about done. I could squeeze a little more out of it by, mushing this into the cargo hold, but I'm not going to. Beautiful. Return to drone bay. It's not quite full, but it'll be that bit fuller once this is done. And we're done. Possessions. Dock. I'm gonna call quits once we dock. I need to go get some sleep. Or something. Oh, there is that I have to do. Yeah. I just gotta do something before I go to bed. Well, two things, but one can wait till morning.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Beautiful. Drop that off. Just curious to see. 56. Gaps after getting smaller, I think. Warning, non-repackaged and valuable item. Not sure what that's meant to mean. There doesn't seem to be a way for me to boost. No, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any way to boost processing any further. It's just what's here. I would just need better structure and its upgrades, which aren't available to me. Anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you join me again soon. Till then, love and peace, baby.